And Mice here, and welcome back to the game is now the Stanley Parable. The only game that made me so angry I couldn't even be angry. And apparently I'm in my creep tower. With my creep cooler. And my creep sunscreen. Anyway. My family's not here, so I can be as loud as I fucking want to. Ooh. Windy. The real question is, how do I get down? Ah, I see. This looks awfully familiar. Isn't there another game?
No, it can't be.
What, are you getting copyright strike or something? What's up?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What? What?
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Why? I wanted to explore.
That thing. That big open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
But I can see a crack.
Woods now, Stanley. Okay,
but
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's
no!
find another game.
No!
Something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No! What the...
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what
Oh, shit! I know what this game is.
Big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
What? What is this guy?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
That's a big ball. I'm not playing with it. I'm going over here. I am fast. Oh my goodness, I'm so damn fast. Over here I go. Over here I go. I said, over here I go. I'm not playing ball with you, you creepy pedophile. I guess I'll be on the blue team, whatever. Screw it. Screw it! No! Yes. Escaping! Whee! Oh God.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
I don't need your help. I'm my own man.
Story without me. You can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
I don't care. Freedom! What the hell? So I'm by myself. Is he really gone? I can barely see. Where am I? Creepy. At least I'm by myself. Don't have nobody to worry about. I'm just me, myself, and I. Computers? Game design? Huh. I can barely see. I don't know if you guys can see anything, but I cannot. I cannot see anything. I changed it. Alright, so there's literally no way for me to change the brightness. What?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well,
Yes.
perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
I'm a
I wonder
winner.
if he's happy with his choice.
Yes.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
You mean freedom?
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
I don't need
Someone
you.
who will wrap everything up at the end to make
I can do that
sense
myself.
out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
Confusion
That's
is
who I
key.
am. That is what I mean to this world.
You mean nothing.
Yes, I'll be back. There's
No, you
no
won't.
way.
You're worthless.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
No, you won't.
The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Okay, just because you said that,
I can wait.
sure you can. I'm sorry. The beginning is the end?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This shit again. Ah! Do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
fine.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Fuck the employee lounge, it sucks.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business,
no one cares.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he didn't. He went forward.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
No, it's fine.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
You don't
I'm
have
not
feet.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
I don't
but
trust you.
What? Really?
Really?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I don't care, you suck.
Convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
No.
Let me prove that I'm on your side.
No.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
No.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue pill.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
No.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly.
We're not.
Stanley walked... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Wait a minute. I'm doing the exact... Hold on. What happens if we actually just listen to him for once?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, simply I missed the memo. The O of mem.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He did. This time he did.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not
Feeling
getting
a
fired.
wave of disbelief,
Hold on.
Stanley decided to go out
Talk
to his
less. Do
boss's
unbelievably
office,
amazing work
hoping
all
he
the
might
time. Never
find an
mind. I don't get to
answer
read a goddamn thing. Okay then. Broom closet. I can. I don't know if there's anything in here.
there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned
not?
around and got back on track.
Did I though? Is there anything in here?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow.
No.
Just an empty broom closet.
I'm staying in
No
here.
reason to still be here.
No, I'm staying right here. I have reason to be here.
Baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
I'm looking
At least
around.
If there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Maybe
As
there
it
is.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What does FA mean? Fucking anything? I don't know what that means.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Technically I was
Please offer
crouching.
me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I don't want to play your stupid game. Rub my ass all on your janitor's
You
equipment.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
I make my own story.
I never would have thought to mention it.
Bumping my ass all over your janitorial equipment. Yes, sir.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe
I do what I
when you
want.
talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends...
I don't like your imitation of me. That's not even remotely sounding like me whatsoever. My good sir.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Wow!
He only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
God
That
damn!
drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What the hell, man? What did I do to you? Jeez.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
No.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here.
No.
When a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well,
No.
in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have
No.
fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
So you're not human, eh?
Of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video
Yeah.
so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Anyway, so yeah, we got a new puppy dog. It's a he. His name is, we don't know yet. But that's why I had to leave. So now you know. Congratulations. Anyway. Can I just stay in here? I want to leave. I just got a nice and fresh break from this. If I leave.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Is
I
it?
guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
You
Perhaps
sure
there's a
are.
monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, so I guess that's it. That was a lot of speaking. But anyway.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I don't do that? What if I just don't... Hell's waiting? What is this? Hell is awaiting for me.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Nope.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
Yes.
His boss would think he was crazy.
Because
And
he's a
then
little
something
bit.
occurred to Stanley.
What?
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
You are?
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
Not at
And
all.
as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Such
For
as?
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley
I don't
said
like
to
this.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream."
Sure.
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
What the
Now,
fuck?
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up.
What the hell just happened?
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
What just happened?
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Why is everything turning red?
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,